Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you be getting this podcast. Welcome to the Omojola show with your host, Omojola. Yeah, welcome back once again. For newcomers, hello. Yeah, so just like the topic has said, we're going to be talking about goals, 2021 goals. I won't be boring you guys with something you probably heard from another YouTube channel or some other podcast because everybody is talking about goals. But what are the really important things you need to know about goal setting? Let me first define what a goal means. Okay, so a goal is an aim, something you desire to achieve after doing a particular thing, after imputing a particular amount of work or strength to achieve a desired result. So what you get after this is a goal. You play football and when they score a goal after all the hard work and everything, after all the passing and everything. Yeah, so that's what you get in the end, a goal. So what are the things that we need in order to get this results that we desire? I'll just be briefly talking about them. You probably hear them on and on and on. So let me just quickly run us through this. So the first thing is write down your goals. Write down your goals and review them periodically. A goal that you don't write down will probably be easily forgotten. There's just this thing that writing down with pen and paper does. It's just very, very significant. And also not just writing them down, but putting them in a place that you can see them every morning, every day when you wake up. It reminds you. In my church, someone was, talking about during Sunday school about the fact that she had read the Bible multiple times, but she wanted to read it this year again, and she also wanted to pray more this year. And she works at a hospital, so she said on the table where she works, she just put her goals for this year. So every time, even if she forgets to do it in the morning, at home, because she leaves very, very early, she will do it at work because it reminds her. She sees it on the table. So it's very, very important that we write down our goals. If you want something to get achieved, write it down, and not just writing it down, but putting it in a place that you can always see it and you can always be reminded. You have examples, things that you can use like sticky notes. If you don't have sticky notes, you can cut out pieces of paper and just paste them around, make them colorful, beautiful, something you love to see every day and would make you happy. So number 2 thing is set realistic goals. I remember talking about this same thing in another episode, in a previous episode. Let your goals be realistic. Is it something that you can achieve this year? Be realistic about your goals. Can you lose 30 kg within 2 days? I'm actually just talking to myself right now because I need to lose some weight. I have gained a whole lot during this period. Even this evening, when I checked my weight, I was like, because I've been trying and I've been going back and forth, but the truth is, you just have to be realistic, and you also have to be dedicated to that aim, what you want to do. I've even spoken with someone, and we've been checking in on it and everything, but then I've just been going back and forth. But by God's grace, I want to do it. I have to lose weight. So just be realistic about your goals. This is something that can happen within a month. Can you make $500 million within a day? Be realistic about your goals. Do you have the resources? Sit down and check. Do you have the resources to achieve this particular thing? The people around you, can they help you achieve it? So things you have to eliminate them. Things that you have to put into your life, put them in to be able to achieve these goals. It is very, very important. Then the third thing is be specific about your goals. I do this a whole lot because multiple times I've tried to write a timetable. I use them too sometimes, and sometimes I don't, and isn't very, very good. But even times when I don't use my timetable, I do other things that I'm supposed to do. But then it's very, very important for you to follow your timetable. This year, that's one of my resolution. I should follow my timetable and stick to it, because when you do something every single day, it becomes a habit, and it's easy for you in the morning when you wake up, do exercise, pray to God, read your book and everything. But be specific about your goals. Do you understand? It's something that most of us do. If you're not specific, then you wouldn't know how to do it. For example, I say I want to read today. I'm not being specific. Okay, be specific, like I want to read 2 hours today. I want to read by 2 to 3. I want to read by 4 to 9. Do you understand? If you want to read by 4 to 9, you read that long. Do you understand? So it's your choice, but you have to be specific about your goals. Okay, I want to clean the house today. I want to be cleaning the house every day. Just be specific. Okay, I'll be cleaning the house 30 minutes per day. Do you understand? So when you specify, you make it easier. You understand when you're meant to do it. You understand how you're meant to do it. And because you have 24 hours in a day, what are you using your day to do? When do you wake up in the morning? When do you go to bed? Are you the early person? But it's actually not very, very nice to sleep so late. But sometimes you have to make that sacrifice, especially if you are reading or doing something very important. But then you should know what time you have to do this, what time you have to do that. So be specific about your goals so that you can achieve them at the right time. Then a very, very important thing is you should have someone to keep you in check. You should have someone who is helping you to keep you on track, because that's one very, very important reason we need mentors, people that we can trust, people that we can speak to, people that counsel us when we go off track. It's very, very important. So have someone who you can talk to. Okay, I'm having this particular issue at this point of my life. How can I do this? How should I do this? It's very, very important that we have someone like that in our life. Yeah, so you need someone to make sure that you are doing and you're following your goals. You're following it every single day, every single time. I actually have someone. Yeah, I have someone. But for like some days now, I've actually run away from the person. But by God's grace, after this podcast, I'm running back to the person to talk to the person, and let's gist about how I'm going to deal with that goal, how I'm going to achieve that goal. Yeah, guys. Okay, yeah. So the last but not the least is to reward yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Every time you achieve a particular goal, reward yourself. For example, reading can actually be very stressful because your brain is working, you're tired, you're hungry. So you can relax, take a nap, sleep well. People love sleep. Sleep is sleep is some precious thing to them. So reward yourself with sleep. Relax, eat something, take a nap and come back to your reading later, or do something else, or take a walk. So reward yourself with healthy things, lovely things, things that are pure, beautiful and great. Yeah, you could watch, some episodes of something nice, something good, educative, whatever it is, that makes you happy, but it's good. Yeah, so it's very, very important. And yeah, one very important factor in our lives is that we should always have God to keep us in check. Even when man fails to help us, we always have God. We can go back to God. God, I need your help. Talk to him like your father, like your friend. He's your friend. He's there for you during prayer, And that's one very, very important thing that we should never miss. It should be part of our goals to keep growing in our prayer life, in our spiritual life. It can't be overemphasized. Sorry. Yeah. If all the tongues on our head were to be, if all the hair on our heads were to be tongue, it won't be enough to praise God. So God is like a very amazing, amazing person that you can go to, an amazing immortal, man that you can go to and ask for help whenever you need his help. So sometimes we will lose focus, but always go back to him and always meet your mentors too. So guys, that's the end of my podcast. I actually didn't prefer to talk this long. Surprisingly. But I hope you enjoyed today's podcast, and I would like to know what you think about it. Yes, one thing, I'm actually trying to create a vlog. I actually had a vlog from a travel experience that happened during this break. So I want to post that by God's grace. I'm having issues trying to, edit and all. By God's grace, you guys will be seeing the vlog. I promise. Yeah. So I'd like to know how you have been. So you can message me, please. Omojola on Instagram, on LinkedIn, if you'd like to use that. Omojola@gmail.com too. I would like to hear from you and what you think about this podcast and other episodes, and maybe ideas on things you'd like me to talk about. And also, please, I'm available to talk to. Seriously, you can talk to me, whatever it is. Let's talk, let's gist, let's pray together. It's gonna be an amazing year by God's grace. This year, just hope, have faith in God, because God has already done it and he will continue to do it for you and I and your family. Do have a lovely day, do have a lovely week, do have a lovely year. The Lord is in control. Have a lovely day and God bless you. Bye bye.